Lord Vishnu is the preserver of the universe. He has taken 10 incarnations, the several forms he took whenever the universe was in turmoil. Each of Vishnu's avatars had the same purpose. Lord Vishnu had vowed that he would visit the earth whenever Adharma lifts its ugly head. Therefore, when humanity was at stake and when Adharma emerged in the form of a demon, Matsya was the first avatar of Vishnu in Hinduism, represented as the four-armed figure with the upper body of a man and a lower of a fish. Why was Lord Vishnu born as Matsya avatar? It is said that during the Satya Yuga, the people on earth had become irreligious and disorderly in the way of they lived their lives. This is when the gods collectively decided to flood the earth and prepare it for the process of renovation. Lord Brahma, the creator, had been given the guidelines to remodel the earth. Therefore, he sought help from Lord Shiva to destroy humanity only to produce a favorable atmosphere for a revival of the human race. Vishnu knew about Shiva's plan to cause massive floods, therefore he incarnated in the form of Matsya. Moreover, he had to save the Manu and his wife Shatarupa that would be instrumental in conceiving humans once again. Lord Brahma decided to rest before this grand task, as he was quite tired from the process of creation. At this time, a horse-headed demon named Hayagriva stole the Vedas from Lord Brahma while he was asleep and hid himself deep in the oceans of the earth. Meanwhile, a religious king named Satyavrata, who was a great admirer of Lord Vishnu, regularly worshipped and wished to meet him. The story according to the Matsya Purana. Satyavrata, the king of pre-Asian Dravida and a devotee of Vishnu, who later known as Manu. One day, the king went to Kritamala river to do his morning prayers. When he took some water from the river in his palms, he found a tiny fish in it. When he wanted to drop the fish in the waters, it requested him to give shelter for a fear of being eaten away by bigger fishes in the river. The king promised and carried the fish to his palace and dropped it in a vessel. The fish growing in size rapidly, Manu had to change the container to bigger ones. Finally, when none of the containers was enough to contain the fish, it was eventually transferred to a pond, then to a lake, then to a river Ganga, and then finally to ocean. The fish was growing even bigger in the ocean, and once it thanked Manu for giving shelter. Later King Manu came to know that Lord Vishnu, who was in the disguise of the fish, told him that flood would occur within 7 days that would destroy all life, and asked Satyavrata to collect herbs, seeds and animals to assemble all the 7 sages, Sapta Rishis, and wait. He advised to build a giant boat and fill it up with all the flora and fauna on the earth, and that Lord Vishnu would meet him again at a selected time. The boat was towed by the Lord himself and tied to a horn, help of huge snake Vasuki. He had manifested on his head. The huge flood occurred as expected, and it destroyed the planet. The fish swam over the floods, pulling the ship to safety, reaching the top of the mighty Himalayas. However, demon Hayagriva was exposed. Matsya killed him and rescued the Vedas, handing them over once again to Brahma. Finally, Manu and his wife and the samples of every spices were safe. The havoc stopped after a few years, and the boat was then towed to a land. It is said that the king and his queen started a new life using the samples of various spices. They created a new life on earth. This is how Lord Vishnu saved the earth in a form of Matsya avatar. Om Bhagavate Matsya Rupaya Namaha. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.